Most people believe power comes from being heard, from making their point clear, from explaining themselves again and again until others finally understand. But real power doesn't work like that. Real power is felt before it is explained. And the moment you start explaining yourself, you interrupt that feeling. This is where most people lose without realizing they are losing. They speak too quickly. They justify too early. They reveal too much of what should have remained contained. And slowly, quietly, their presence becomes lighter. Think about silence for a moment. Not the awkward kind, not the empty kind, the intentional kind. The kind that makes people pause. The kind that changes the energy in the room. The kind that cannot be ignored, even though nothing is being said. The Stoics understood this long before modern psychology tried to explain it. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, yet spent most of his thoughts in restraint. Seneca advised emperors, yet warned against unnecessary speech. Epictetus taught that true freedom begins when you stop reacting to every impulse. They all understood one uncomfortable truth. The more you explain yourself, the more power you give away. When you explain, you seek agreement. When you justify, you seek approval. When you over-communicate, you reveal insecurity, even if you don't feel insecure. People don't respond to logic first. They respond to energy, and energy leaks through words. Every extra sentence weakens the frame. Every unnecessary explanation invites judgment. Every attempt to be understood opens the door to being questioned. Silence closes that door. Silence tells others you are not here to convince. Silence tells others you are not here to defend. Silence tells others that your decisions are not dependent on their validation. That message lands instantly. Most people talk because they are uncomfortable with uncertainty. They talk because silence feels like loss of control. They talk because they believe stillness will make them invisible. In reality, the opposite is true. Silence concentrates attention. Silence creates gravity. Silence makes people lean in instead of tuning out. Have you noticed how the calmest person in a chaotic situation often feels like the one in charge? They don't raise their voice. They don't rush to react. They don't compete for dominance. They simply remain centered. That centeredness unsettles others, because chaos recognizes control. Talking too much is a form of emotional leakage. It reveals frustration. It reveals fear of being misunderstood. It reveals the need to manage how others see you. The Stoics taught the discipline of inner control precisely to stop this leakage. You are not responsible for how others interpret your silence. You are only responsible for how you govern yourself. When someone challenges you verbally, the instinct is to respond, to clarify, to correct, to prove. But power is not proven through reaction. It is demonstrated through restraint. Silence doesn't mean weakness. It means selection. It means choosing when words matter and when they don't. It means understanding that not every situation deserves your energy. It means recognizing that some battles are won by refusing to fight. Every time you stay silent instead of reacting, you strengthen a muscle most people never train, the muscle of self-command. This is why silence feels uncomfortable at first. It exposes habits that once felt natural. The habit of explaining yourself to be liked. The habit of filling space to avoid tension. The habit of defending decisions you already made. Letting go of those habits feels like standing still in a storm. But storms reveal who is grounded. Over time, something changes. You stop replaying conversations in your mind. You stop wishing you had said more. You stop measuring your worth through responses. Your presence becomes enough. People begin to notice before they understand why. They sense boundaries that are not spoken. They feel a calm that cannot be shaken easily. This is quiet authority, not forced, not performed, not announced. It doesn't demand respect. It attracts it. The Stoics never taught withdrawal from life. They taught mastery within it. Speak when your words add clarity. Remain silent when silence preserves power. There is strength in being selective. There is confidence in not over-explaining. There is freedom in not needing to be understood by everyone. Most people exhaust themselves trying to control perception. The Stoic controls response instead. When you stop explaining yourself, you reclaim energy. Energy that can be used to act, to build, to endure. Your actions begin to speak louder than your words ever could. And when you finally choose to speak, your words carry weight. They are not diluted by repetition. They are not weakened by desperation. They are not lost in noise. They land. This is why silence has always been associated with strength. Why the calm person is often mistaken for the dangerous one. Why restraint feels threatening to insecurity. Power does not shout. It does not rush. It does not plead. Power remains. And the moment you understand this, You stop trying to explain who you are. You let your discipline show it. You let your consistency prove it. You let your silence protect it. Because the greatest loss of power does not come from being challenged. It comes from explaining yourself when silence would have done the work for you.